vidium here. Uh, I'm gonna do a response video to a snestastic video. I am a snestastic, and it is a video where he actually explained where he actually got his username. And I saw a few of the responses, and I decided to do mine as well. Actually, my name is quite easy to pronounce. It is Vidium, and actually my real name is Ariel or Ariel, just like the Little Mermaid. Yeah, just like the Little Mermaid. I'm from Puerto Rico, as you may already know. But I'm gonna explain to you exactly how I actually got to use my username Vidium. And to tell the truth, the name code goes all the way back to 1991. That was the year that I came up with the name. And in that time, Super Nintendo, the SNES was the hype system. And one of the reasons is because Street Fighter 2 actually came out for the system. And my best friend, he actually got the Super NES before me, the SNES before me, and obviously he got Street Fighter 2. We used to play the game back on the arcades, but now for the first time we were able to play it on a home console, especially in his house. And we were a group of a few friends from the neighborhood, and we all went to study in the same school. We were in a Catholic school, and it was a school that was inside the neighborhood, so we all went there and we knew each other, so we played a lot in Street Fighter 2. And on summer 91, 92, I believe it was 91, but if I'm wrong, doesn't matter. The thing is that in that summer we were trying to look for new ways to entertain ourselves, and since we were playing Street Fighter so much, I came up with an idea of doing a tournament. And I told to my friend, my best friend, we should do a tournament with Street Fighter 1 and fight between us, just to see how good we are in the game. And he said yes. We talked with the other kids, and they all responded. So we started to do the tournament. Now, I always like to do things in a certain way, so I wanted to come up with a name for the tournament, and I came up with the OIF tournament, which is OIF, sorry, OIF or OIF, which it means Organization of International Fighters. So much for international. We're just the kids from the neighborhood. But that was the name of the tournament. Now we needed on our organization to actually put the tournament together. So I started to come up with ideas, and I created this organization between us, which was called Vidium. And it is pretty easy to know that Vidium comes from video. Everything that has to do with video. I like all the things that have to do with video, movies, cameras, video games, all stuff that has to do with videos. So I used the name of video, but I wanted to be video, so I tried to change it in a way, and I came up with Vidium. And Vidium originally was the organization that I created between me and my friends, and I, as a founding member, came up with the name for the organization and put together the tournament. Now, the tournament actually went on for 10 years. We have a lot of tournaments. There was a time that I wanted to do something different with the tournament because we didn't have any prizes. We just go to one of the houses and play the game there to see who won. But I wanted to be a real tournament for us. So I started to organize things in a better way. I started to collect entry fees so I could buy trophies These are the trophies that I started to buy for the tournament. I do not remember how much it was, but that was the the trophies that I got for the tournaments. Not all the tournament had trophies actually. I lost the first tournament to my best friend because I wanted to show off. Uh, we actually were on the final round of the match, and he jumped, and instead of me jumping and hitting him, I wanted to do a shuriken, and I missed. The shuriken didn't come out. What come out was a hadoken, so it didn't hit him. He was able to hit me back when he was coming down, so I lost. I end up in third place on that tournament. The fight that we had was to determine who goes to the finals. But on the second tournament, I was able to win the first place, and that's went on. And I got 5 championships on the OIF tournament. I won 5 championships. I have here the trophies for the final tournament that we did for Street Fighter 2. Because we did tournament for Mortal Kombat, X-Men versus Street Fighter, which my brother, the one that was with me on the Punch-Out video, was the one who won it. He became the youngest champion on vidium for the OIF tournament. Now I have here 2 first place trophies. I don't know if you actually see it. It said Street Fighter 2 SF2 Primero. There's number 1 RO, which is Primero, is first place in Spanish, and it says ACHE, which means Champion Edition. It was on the Genesis version. I won the first place on the Genesis version. That same day, there was the final tournament for Street Fighter 2 on our tournament. I also won the first place for Street Fighter 2 Primero, first place, Champion Turbo, CHT, Champion Turbo. On the Mortal Kombat tournament, I only played on the Mortal Kombat 3 game for the Sega Genesis, and I end up on second place. It said number 2 DO, which is segundo, which means second. Lugar, that LUGAR is lugar, which means place, and MK3, segundo lugar, Mortal Kombat 3, in English, second place, Mortal Kombat 3. On the final tournament for Street Fighter, we did Champion Edition, Champion Turbo or Turbo, World Warrior, and the first, second, and third place of each of the categories for the final Street Fighter tournament were able to compete on the Super Nintendo with Super Street Fighter 2, which was the Super Final. I end up losing second place on the Super Finals. The winner was my best friend, which was the first champion for vidium. And on the Mortal Kombat tournament, we did the same thing. Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. First, second, and third place would play on Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for the Sega Saturn. So that's exactly how my name came to be. It was supposed to be the name of the organization, vidium. But then we grew up and everyone went their own way, so no more tournaments. And I started on college, and I started to make my first email, which was on Hotmail, and I used the name Vidium, and since then Vidium has stuck with me. So that is from where my name actually comes from. Originally the organization, then myself. So I'm gonna go now because I'm running out of time. I will see you later.